Welcome to The Explainer. Today we're diving into a set of internal strategy documents that are absolutely fascinating. They piece together a puzzle of over 70 seemingly disconnected tech projects to reveal what you can only call a hidden giant. So, let's kick things off with a question that, sounds a bit like a riddle. But the answer is actually the key to unlocking a massive strategic asset, one that was buried deep inside a sprawling portfolio of tech.
At first glance, the collection of assets just seems, well, chaotic. On one hand, you've got a full Bitcoin node implementation, and then, seemingly out of left field, there's this incredibly complex 3D physics engine that's used for creating digital twins.
And to top it all off, you have an AI-powered tool for doing something called finite element analysis, which is basically super advanced structural analysis. So you get the picture, right? These are just 3 of over 70 high-tech projects. And yeah, each one is pretty powerful on its own. But the central question these documents kept asking was, what's the hidden value here? What happens when you put them all together?
And here's where the first clue pops up. When you start grouping some of these assets, a really powerful concept starts to take shape. They call it the digital engineer.
Now this is the crucial point. This isn't just a collection of software tools in a folder somewhere. No. It's a complete system. And it's built on a foundation of over 40 years of original equipment manufacturer, or OEM, engineering knowledge. All of that real-world, hard-won expertise completely digitized and made accessible. And sitting right at the heart of this digital engineer is its absolute crown jewel, a proprietary mathematical engine. You can think of this as the brains of the entire operation. So what does that brain actually do? Well, what's really amazing is the immediate, tangible value it creates. The strategy documents lay it out plain and simple. This single asset can replace over $675,000 in specialized software licenses every single year.
And this table just brilliantly shows you how. It consolidates everything. We're talking advanced physics simulation, post-quantum cryptography, even the kind of custom math that usually requires a team of PhDs to develop. It's all rolled into a single, powerful API. And then there's another killer component, the FEA backend. The analysis shows it's not just a cheaper alternative to industry standards like Abacus. It's fundamentally more modern. It's AI integrated, developer-friendly, and it was built for the cloud from day one. Okay, so let's pull the camera back now and see how this all connects. Because the digital engineer, as powerful as it is really just one piece of a much, much bigger blueprint.
When you zoom out, suddenly it all clicks. All 70 plus of those projects, they consolidate perfectly into 5 interconnected pillars. And together, they form a complete autonomous decision-making platform. It's an entire ecosystem that was hiding in plain sight.
This platform runs on an incredibly elegant and powerful feedback loop. It uses state-of-the-art AI like MuZero. That's the same kind of AI from DeepMind that can master games without even being told the rules, to go all the way from sensing the world to taking autonomous action.
But here's where the real magic happens. It's when you start combining these pillars in new ways. That's when you get these emergent capabilities that are just so much greater than the sum of their parts. The documents actually call these combinations mashups.
Just take a look at the top-ranked concept they came up with, the self-healing factory. This is where the digital twin and the AI engine mash up to create a factory simulation that can learn from, predict, and even fix physical failures before they even happen. It's incredible.
And these mashups, they aren't just cool ideas. They unlock legitimate billion-dollar market opportunities. Everything from predictive maintenance and autonomous R&D labs to creating entire digital twins of cities. The potential is just massive.
So this all brings us to the final and maybe the most crucial takeaway from this whole strategic analysis. What makes this platform defensible? What makes it truly unique in the market?
Well, the unfair advantage comes down to 3 things that no competitor can just go out and replicate overnight. First, those decades of deep domain expertise captured in code. Second, a massive library of over 164 proprietary mathematical modules. And third, a ready-to-deploy full-stack infrastructure. It's not just an idea, it's ready to go. And this leaves us with a final, really provocative thought that comes directly from the analysis. With a hidden giant like this finally uncovered, the challenge isn't about potential anymore. It's about execution. The question becomes, how fast can you move before the rest of the world figures out what you've built?